I didn't really want to do resolutions this year, and that's partly because I forgot to write them down, and mainly because I know I won't stick to them. But what I did notice is that I tend to do really well for the first few days of the year, when everything's new and exciting, and I think that novelty is what I need to be productive. So that's why this year I decided to do experiments rather than resolutions, meaning that if I get bored, I'll just switch it up, do something new, test different techniques. And for the first day, I decided to treat my day like a game. So I came up with point systems, penalties and prizes, and then lived out a day in my life as I normally would, but with this new added system. An added bonus is that it's also exam season right now. So, yeah. Morning guys, so it's day one of my game challenge. Just forgot the name for a second there. So I obviously got 10 points from waking up and not snoozing my alarm this morning, which I very nearly did. I was like about to press it and I was like, no, we've got to get up. I need 10 points. I'm about to go for a dog walk, so I'm gonna rack up another 20 points for exercise. The thing I've been really missing this morning is my podcast. I usually listen to a podcast genuinely the whole morning. Like from I wake up, I'll have my tea with a podcast in, I'll do my makeup with a podcast in, I'll listen to a podcast in the shower. Like it's a bit absurd to be honest. Which is why I think this is good, because I'm feeling actually pretty calm. I'm feeling alright without it. What I'm dreading is walking my dog without a podcast. Like what am I meant to do with myself? Hello? I found a new podcast, like a natural in nature podcast. Listen to this. It sounds so nice. Oh my god. One weird effect I've noticed so far, just from the no phone thing, is that my day already feels like it's been 10 years longer than it usually feels at this point. I've only been up about an hour and a half, but I feel like I've been awake for about 4 hours, like. Right, it's 10:30, so it's time to start my work. Now it's a Sunday, so the library is shut. Usually I'd get to the library for around 10:30, and it's shut today. So yeah, wish me luck, because I notoriously struggle working in my house. But we're gonna be okay today because my brain is feeling fresh and funky, and I get a reward for every hour of work I do. So motivation, right? Like then I can watch TV later. I like to think that when I'm studying at home, I don't really have rules for myself. In terms of like, I will eat whatever, I will do whatever to get the work done, because I'm so bad. I hate working in my house. So even though I'm gonna have lunch in like half an hour, I've got myself a pot noodle. My dad just brought some home and I was like, you know what? That sounds really nice. I haven't had a pot noodle in ages. So I'm just gonna eat that as like a pre-lunch snack. We're just gonna go with it, and I'm just gonna carry on working for like half an hour. So I've just finished up. I've done about 3 hours of work this morning, so I think it's time for a break. And the thing is that we'll probably watch some TV. We're rewatching Stranger Things. Well, I'm rewatching it. They're watching it for the first time, and we're on season 4 right now. But I haven't seen the last few episodes of season 4. I don't know why. I just never watched them. So I like want to watch it properly. Like I don't want to like have to leave. So I need to work out my points to see if I have enough to watch TV. This is so abnormal. Like I'm so confused right now. Let's have a look at the points. Right, I've done the calculations. So, this morning, I woke up without snoozing, I exercised, I've worked for 3 hours, sorry I had that down as 2 hours still, but I did another hour. I've had no phone for, I've done definitely 4 hours, I think it's now going on to the next 4 hours, but guys, I have an admission. I got really bored at one point during my econ, and I picked up my phone and texted my friend for like 5 minutes. I'll put the screen time thing here so it shows you exactly how long it was, but yeah, whoops. So that's minus 20 points. So altogether that should be, let me work it out, 120 points, and that means I have enough to watch an episode of Stranger Things with my family. It does also mean I will have 20 points left once I've done that. Wow, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. The thing is, I could be really sneaky here because the episodes of the end of season 4 of Stranger Things, I swear, are like 2 hours. But I don't have time to do that. Like, I don't have time for that today. So I'm just gonna watch like probably the normal amount an episode of TV would be. Yeah, because I don't have 2 hours to be spending watching TV, and also I think that would be a violation of the rules, because that's pretty much a movie. Up, I think, but let me explain. So if I work out my points, I've carried 20 over from before lunchtime, then I've done another 4 hours without my phone, so that's 50 points, so that's 70 points together. I've worked for another 2 hours, so add another 20 points to that, that's 90. So I still don't have enough points to watch TV. Also, fun little fact here, I did this on my computer actually, sneaky me, not my phone. I went onto YouTube for a second. I don't even know why. Like, I just got bored and then instinctively I was just like, YouTube. And I was just gonna watch like the first 5 minutes of a video and then go back. And then I clocked, like, when I'd already like started, I already clicked on it. I was like, oh my god. I'm gonna count that as using my phone because it's the same purpose as what I'd use my phone for. Actually, I think there was one specifically for that. I think it was delay a task. 1 second. Delay a task for over 10 minutes, minus 20 points. I think that will be flipped on your camera. Minus 20 points for that. Even though it's on my laptop, it's still the same thing. So that's nice. So I'm gonna have to work a bit more overtime. I mean, I already have to do another hour anyway because I still don't have the points, but I've just lost 20 points like that. It's so aggravating because it's not worth it. Like, I have to do 20 points. I have to do a whole hour of work to get 20 points, and then I lose 20 points from like slipping up. I hate this game. Just reached exactly 1,000 words on my essay when I finished a sentence. Is there anything more satisfying? I finished my 6 hours. I've got my points. I've got my points. Oh thank god. Oh thank god. What points are we on? Let's have a look. So I'm on 110. I think I did the calculation in a past clip, so I'm not gonna bore you and talk through the maths again. If I haven't, then I guess I'll just put the maths here, but I think you understand. I'm also only 2 hours away, which I didn't realize, from another 50 points from no phone for another 4 hours, because that will rack it up to 12. I mean, I haven't used my phone, like I'll put my screen time, but yeah, I've just used it basically for filming this video, I think. Yeah, I'm just on the phone to my friend. Well, I'm not currently. I'm about to call my friend since I finished all my work that I want to do today. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And that's sort of how I like to treat the library. Like, I treat it as a cut-off time, like I'm done now. So I think I'm going to do the same, because otherwise, like, it just makes me sad. It just makes me unmotivated the next time I want to work, when I know, like, I don't get a break at any point. So I'm just going to cut it off. I'm done. No more work. Me and my mum are just cooking up some dinner together. Sorry if you can hear all the noises, but I'm so hungry, so I can't wait. Right, I'm about to go to bed, so I thought I'd just do a little roundup of like my day and my thoughts and everything. So I've got my notes next to me of my points, like the roundup and what I spent them on, so let's go through it. So 160 points. Then I spent 100 points on watching another episode of TV with my parents and my brother. And then 30 points for when I was doing my LED mask, I listened to a podcast, because I was just, guys, I was missing my podcasts. Like, I have not put my headphones in once today. That is crazy for me. I didn't even listen to music while I worked. I didn't listen to podcasts while I did anything. This is, like, my mind is boggled that I managed to do that. Like, that sounds so stupid, but I just, like, I have self-control, but I do love a podcast, so that's quite shocking for me. Anyway, my thoughts on this challenge are really varied, because on the one hand, like, this was probably one of the most productive days working at home and not in the library I've had. I managed to stay productive because what I was thinking in my head, like, I can't do the thing I want to do like in the evening if I don't get this work done. And yes, usually like I'll have that structure. I'll be like, oh, like you can like have a fun evening if you like do all your work, but there's no real stakes. And having like points gave it real stakes, because I didn't want to like lie about what I was doing, you know what I mean? Like I had to do that work if I wanted the points, and I had to like not snooze my alarm, and I had to walk my dog and all of that sort of thing. And I think that was really good to have it like solidified. I think as well the phone thing was also really good, because every time like I was like I'm bored and like was going to go and pick up my phone or gonna go type something in on my laptop, obviously you saw that it happened twice because I just slipped up, but it really made me think twice, because I was like, is it worth losing 20 points, which is an hour of work, over this? Like, what am I going to do on my phone? Because most of the time I'm on my phone, it's genuinely just not doing anything. Like, I'm just like looking to see if I have new messages or something. Like, I just like to pick it up, and that's something I noticed is my pickup for my phone is really high. Even though my screen time isn't that high, I feel like I pick my phone up all the time just to check it, because my phone's always on do not disturb as well, so I'm always like scared I'm missing a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I'm waffling. I had a good time. As my first experiment, I'd say that was pretty good, but I think that one was definitely more of like a mindset shift than like a lifestyle shift, you know what I mean? I think there'll be some experiments in the future where I'd like to do something a bit more like solid, you know? But this is a good first one. This is a good intro. I had a good day. I did what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a productive day at home, and this helped, so try it out. It's a good one.